So you need to make extra cash, but are not sure where to start. Well, you're watching the right video. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Dan Daily, where we go over doable tips and tricks for your financial success. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. We're going to go over 12 real-world ways you can make money right now. Alright, get started. Number 1. You can become a part-time caterer. It's never a bad time to work around food, is it? I mean, if you're hungry, you can just have some food. Well, if you are handy in the kitchen, you might want to consider marketing your services as a caterer. Just make sure to brush up on the rules and regulations for the service like that in your area, because food means health regulations, and you don't want to go over your local regulations. Catering is an estimated $7 billion a year industry, so you can imagine that there is a market out there for a handy caterer. And it's recommended to tap into your social networks to spread the word when you're getting started. Point number 2, babysit. Babysitting can be a position with a lot of demand because a lot of unexpected things pop up, especially for parents, especially during a pandemic. Parents need babysitters to watch over their kids so they can actually go to work. Since schools are out across the country, this job is even more in demand. Check out care.com to look out for this type of job. Deliveries. Now, if you're physically healthy and have the ability to hustle a little, the holiday season is a fantastic time to look for employment as a delivery person. With the online economy booming, with a life of its own, with marketplaces like Amazon and eBay, there are more products going more places than ever before in history. You can even work with Amazon directly, delivering Prime packages through Amazon Flex. Of course, there are companies like UPS and FedEx, but you should also look into your local companies like florists and caterers because they always have a need for delivery services. You can also be a toy assembler. What does that even mean? Well, many retail chains, especially kid-friendly ones like Toys R Us, and which, last I heard, we're trying to come back up, hire extra help during the holidays to keep up with the demand. You can look for these jobs on Indeed or CareerBuilder.com, and needless to say, these are part-time positions, which are mainly available during the very busy Christmas season. And what does a toy assembler do? Well, just like it's called, they assemble toys. You can become a mystery shopper. If you've never heard of this job before, a mystery shopper is someone who's paid by a company to go into an establishment and pretend to be a normal customer. While you're there, you discreetly assess the quality of their service, their adherence to the company's standards, their maintenance, and anything else the assignment requires. It's like a health inspector who eats at a restaurant like a normal customer, but is assessing how everything really is behind the scenes. You can get paid to drive people around. If you have a relatively new car, you can look for work as a driver through Lyft or Uber, or you could even check out Craigslist for driving gigs. And since the holidays are the busiest time to travel of the year, you should be able to find someone who needs a ride somewhere in the winter months. This is a really good option for people who live in big cities and especially near an airport. Number 7, you can do odd jobs. This is probably the most simplest way to make extra money. You can find odd jobs by browsing the gigs section of your local Craigslist ads. You can also sign up for a website like TaskRabbit, but you must be over 21 for that website, and get assigned to jobs, odd jobs in your area. If you are skilled at something, you could also list your services on Thumbtack. That's another app you can use. This is probably the most ideal if you live in a populated area because the jobs are going to be further away in between small towns. You can work as a seasonal position at a mall. It's estimated by the National Retail Federation that about 500,000 jobs open up in retail positions for the holidays. While some people look at these positions as jobs for teens, there are many adults who do take advantage of these temp jobs to make extra holiday cash. Retail doesn't discriminate for jobs, so it doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are. To find available temp jobs or temp holiday season jobs, you can check on Craigslist, your local newspaper, or better yet, go to your local mall and ask store managers directly. They'll even have now hiring signs up. You can work as a temp job in data entry. If you have any skills with a computer, there are probably jobs in data entry out there for you. Try a website like Manpower to search around for temporary positions in your area. Number 10. Help people get ready for the holidays. Another option is to help people with their holiday chores. For example, around Christmas, you could put an ad on Craigslist offering to hang lights and other decorative items for a fee. And tying into the next point of doing seasonal chores. Number 11. Many of our holidays coincide with natural events and weather patterns that call for extra work for many homeowners. Around Halloween, for example, is a great time for a leaf raking business. During Christmas, you could shovel snow out of the driveways for people. You can make or deliver Christmas trees to people's homes. You could even arrange for parties. Number 12. And last but not least, number 12. Become a Craigslist entrepreneur. Craigslist has amazing free sections. There are tons of good stuff that people just want to get rid of for some reason. All you have to do is pick them up, clean them up, and sell them back on Craigslist, eBay, or even Facebook Marketplace. Sometimes you can find perfectly fine working appliances for free. All you need is a good cleaning, and they can fetch you an easy $100 to $500. You can pick up wooden items for free, turn them into something even better, or simply paint over them and then sell them. There are tons of opportunities here. You just have to be willing to put in some work and effort into it. Now remember this, the more you save, the more you can invest and start having your money work for you. Now, I really hope you enjoyed this video and found some value in it. And if you did, please hit the like button. It would mean the world to me. And hit the subscribe button for more videos. See you next time on Dan Daily.